people pointing the fingers one thing or another. You get your rear end in there and you play the way you know how to play. We can win the game. We're going to open it up. We're going to go fast tempo. Defense, get after Jordan Love. You can't give him that much time. You do what you're supposed to do, we'll win this game.
Yeah, check.
It's JB the Cowboy fan, and yes, sir. I'm back with another one. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna get into speak. This gonna be like the episode right after the Green Bay playoff loss, but it's on the fact that now that James Jones saying that Jalen Hurts does nothing better than Dak Prescott at the quarterback position other than the RPO, got all the Cowboy content creators in a tizzy like, yeah, James Jones, preach James Jones. But here we go again. Because you see, after that loss to Green Bay, and James Jones said what he said, these content creators was kicking him to the curb, talking bad about him. Kind of sound like the Cam Newton thing, where Cam Newton called Dak Prescott a game manager, then turn around and say he'll pick him over Jalen Hurts. Now they praising Cam Newton, just like now they praising James Jones. But I gotta give James Jones credit because he had been speaking up for Dak Prescott the whole season, the whole time. You know. But after the playoff loss, he spoke what he was feeling, you know what I'm saying, about that shit. But these content creators was calling James Jones out, just like they did Cam Newton. It's just funny to me. Now they making all these type of videos about it, but I just want to get in to go back to what James Jones said the first time versus what he said now.
Why you seem stressed, G?
Are we talking to player or are we talking to team success?
The player, sir.
There's nothing that Jalen Hurts does better than Dak Prescott at the quarterback spot but the read option. He don't throw better than him. He don't throw with anticipation better than him. I mean, this dude was 5,000 yards last year, led the NFL in touchdowns pass. There's nothing Jalen Hurts except running the read option and maybe the tush push that he does better than Dak Prescott. And I like Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts is going to be a really good quarterback in this league. But Dak Prescott, at this point right now in the National Football League, does everything better than Jalen Hurts at that quarterback spot.
Does he win better?
Is it a team goal or are we talking about a quarterback? Because I put winning on the team. Because you need defenses and all that to win. So I don't.
Why you seem stressed, G?
Are we talking to player or are we talking to team success?
The player, sir.
There's nothing that Jalen Hurts does better than Dak Prescott at the quarterback spot but the read option. He don't throw better than him. He don't throw with anticipation better than him. I mean, this dude was 5,000 yards last year, led the NFL in touchdowns pass. There's nothing Jalen Hurts except running the read option and maybe the tush push that he does better than Dak Prescott. And I like Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts is going to be a really good quarterback in this league. But Dak Prescott, at this point right now in the National Football League, does everything better than Jalen Hurts at that quarterback spot.
Does he win better?
Is it a team goal or are we talking about a quarterback? Because I put winning on the team. Because you need defenses and all that to win. So I don't.
Why you?
Versus what he said now.
Or reaction. My reaction is Dak's reaction. He was sorry. Point blank period. And everything that he gets, Shady using that, you using that, all the media, everything that Dak Prescott is getting right now. Come on, man, stop playing. I didn't hear what you said. I didn't hear what you said. I didn't hear what you said. I don't know how to hold it. Hold it. Listen. Everything Dak Prescott is getting right now from Shady, from all the media and everything, he deserves it. He earned it. He played sorry. Thank you. He played sorry. And as I was watching the game,
Hold on now. So do these Cowboys content creators or these Dak fanboys, do they remember this? See, this is what I don't understand. What side are y'all on with these players that say things about Dak? When they say something you don't like about Dak, they ain't shit. They don't know what they're talking about. They hating on Dak. But then when they say something, you know, in context of what they're trying to explain, then he ain't shit. Oh, he ain't shit. We say one good little thing, boy, they all on their nuts, bro. Cause I sure remember when they was hating on goddamn James Jones after that playoff game, bro. Woo!
I'm like, it is heavy though. As I was watching the game, I'm like, oh man, here we go. Look, Shady's right. Big time players, when the lights are the brightest, show up. And for me, everybody's going to defense, as you possibly should. Everybody's going to play.
See? Blame that shit on the defense, but we know who really what was up. We know what was up. And they speaking facts.
They call it, as you possibly should. But one thing I do know about the playoffs, superstar players got to show up in the playoffs. Yes, sir. It ain't about the X's and O's. It ain't about this play and that play. These coaches, when you get in the playoffs, I promise you, they say, hey, man, the Philadelphia Eagles playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They watch all 16, 17 of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers games that night, or they already have watched 10 of them before because they know that we got a chance to play them. Ain't no surprises. You have to go out there and you have to play football. So scheming here and scheming there and scheming there, okay, one or two plays might be a scheme thing. Other than that, you have to go out there and you have to be a superstar player. Dak Prescott played at an all-pro level this year. And when it came time for him to be an all-pro player, Dak Prescott, in the playoffs, Dak Prescott did not show up. And he stood up to the podium and he said he played sorry, which he did. But in January, your record says that consistently you do not show up. And yes, I've been on the TV battling for Dak. I've had Dak in the MVP conversation. But yesterday, that was embarrassing, man. That was truly embarrassing to go out there. You have home field, 15 straight home field wins, and you guys really got blown out of your own stadium. The fans was leaving in the third quarter, man. You know what I'm saying? And a big part of that was due to the way you played. And yes, Mike have been on this podcast coming out about you not getting all that respect. That's why I said, just let your quarterback play. Reek, let your quarterback play, right? But Micah, let your quarterback play. Because at the end of the day, things like this happen. We all been out here battling for him, and he ain't show up.
So, are y'all still on James Jones sentiments about him saying that about that? See, y'all were mad at him when he said this. But when he said this...
Why you seem stressed, G?
Are we talking to player or are we talking to team success?
The player? Sorry? That's
There's nothing that Jalen Hurts does better than Dak Prescott at the quarterback spot but the read option. He don't throw better than him. He don't throw with anticipation better than him. I mean, this dude was 5,000 yards last year, led the NFL in touchdowns pass. There's nothing Jalen Hurts except running the read option and maybe the tush push that he does better than Dak Prescott. And I like Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts is going to be a really good quarterback in this league. But Dak Prescott, at this point right now in the National Football League, does everything better than Jalen Hurts at that quarterback spot.
Does he win better?
Is it a team goal or are we talking about a quarterback? Because I put winning on the team. Because you need defenses and all that to win. So I don't.
Y'all was cool with him. Oh, y'all cool with him now. It's just mighty funny to me, man, that I don't know, do these content creators do this shit for likes? I mean, just specifically for like clickbait and likes, and I mean, I don't understand because I mean, you can take one thing the man say and get mad at him and he ain't shit. But then you take something else from him that fits your narrative to support your boy. He all good with you. To me, that's some dishonesty right there, bro. Man, I don't understand that shit right there, man. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. So let's hold on, I'm trying to say something. Let's go into a little bit of more what James Jones had to say. But I'm like, I don't understand. I just made a video the other day about how they were dogging Cam Newton when he came out and said that was damn game manager, but then they blow him up. He all good. He know what he talking about when he say he better than Jalen Hurts and all those other quarterbacks. Now they blowing up James Jones for saying that Dak is better than Jalen Hurts. What is this? This is like, I mean, why do y'all have to make videos and keep making videos about when somebody say something, you know, about a small part about what they say about Dak? They take all the other shit they say out. Well, if he's better than Jalen Hurts, James Jones said, Cam Newton said he was better than Jalen Hurts. Oh, shit.
Home, who looks the worst? The Cowboys. Man, this is a tough day for me up here, man, because I'm happy my pack won, but I've been battling for Dak. You have? I've been riding for Dak relentlessly. More than I've been riding for Jordan Love, my Packers and all that. I've been riding for Coach Mike and Dak. I heard you with the defense.
Boy.
But I heard my dog Shady over there also. What's Shady? And I know you heard me. That's real loud. And he made some good points, but it reminded me about something. When they talk about the Packers in the playoffs, when I was with the Green Bay Packers and Greg Jennings was with the Green Bay Packers and Donald Driver was there and Coach Mike was there and Jermichael Finley was there and Clay Matthews was there and B.J. Rogers and Charles Woodson. All those dudes was there. All them dudes got all pros and Pro Bowls and all that. And when they talk about the Green Bay Packers in the playoff, they say Aaron Rodgers is not good in the playoffs. James Jones' name ain't mentioned. Charles Woodson's name ain't mentioned. Aaron Rodgers' name is mentioned. I stood up here the other day and you guys was about to argue with me. If the show was 3 hours, we'd still be arguing because I said Dak Prescott is the best player on the Dallas Cowboys. Mm-hmm. Right? You did say that. Said that. Yes, I did. And if you ask me, I think I was right. Because the best player stunk it up and they got blown out.
Whoa.
And if the best player don't play well, you know who y'all thought was better than Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb? He can't play well. Because the best player ain't playing well. I don't even know where 1-1 was, but we won't even talk about the defense because we didn't hear his name all day. Another guy that you guys said was the best player other than Dak Prescott. But I truly believe Dak Prescott was playing the best football on the Dallas Cowboys, and everybody around him was benefiting off that. He showed up to the stadium with a beanie on, and I'm like, my dog, ready to go. Here we go, beanie. You know what I'm saying? It's that time. And he didn't show up. So I want to put it on
everybody.
I want to put it on the defensive coordinator. Obviously, they ain't stopped nobody. But I told
everybody.
It ain't X's and O's. His best players got to show up. So the big-time throws that you was making in the regular season, we didn't see one of them big-time throws in the playoffs.
Exactly. And that's just how it be. He all pro, he's second team all pro, runner up to MVP. All this is in the regular season now. Oh, he'll shine in the regular season. But when it comes to these playoffs, so y'all still on the tip of what James Jones is saying about your quarterback? Or y'all just only gonna go by what he said Dak Prescott is better than Jalen Hurts?
I won. You know, so for me, I'm putting this all on Dak Prescott. Now, when I had my call with Mo this morning, I said this to everybody. Nah, it's Dak, because he didn't show up. And if Dak Prescott showed up, it might be 42-42, but all we're going to be talking about is Dak Prescott. And Dak Prescott did not show up in this game, especially early in this ball game. Yeah, people going to touch on it where he had.
Early in the game, he throws a pick and a pick six. Where is he at early in the game?
This stats we all know. We watched the game. We seen a lot of these touchdowns was cheap and these yards was cheap. Like the Green Bay Packers playing way off and all that.
Yeah.
But when he had to have it, Dak Prescott was not special. To win playoff games, your quarterbacks have to be special, and he wasn't. So I give all the blame. Say any final thoughts, big dog?
Yeah. It's just funny to me, man, how here we go again. Yeah. They praising James Jones, making all these videos because he said Jalen Hurts don't do nothing more than what Dak Prescott can do. Which, you know what? As playing the position quarterback, I agree with James Jones. Jalen Hurts does not play the position at quarterback better than Dak Prescott. I'm talking about in the regular season. He doesn't. Dak, to me, in the regular season, is head and shoulders above a lot of quarterbacks in the regular season. Because you know why? He beat up on bums. He's been beating up on the weak-ass NFC East division for the last, 10, 15 years? Huh?
Okay.
But see, when he go up against stiffer competition in the regular season, he might get, say he played 3 good teams, like 3 good teams in the regular season, he might win one of those games. One of them. And he might just barely get by that motherfucker. But yeah, he's a good regular season quarterback. And just saying playing the position as the quarterback, not playing team success, but just playing the position at quarterback. I mean, he's older than Jalen Hurts. He's been in the league longer than Jalen Hurts. So I give him that because Jalen Hurts still a one read and go, bro. I ain't finna front about that, you know what I'm saying? He's still a one read and go. But where it matters is, and what my point is what James Jones said, and even Cam Newton said. Cam Newton said, Dak, you need to win in the playoffs when it matters the most. See, that's why I'm like, why they leave this stuff out when they talking about Dak? See, they'll just get that little piece like what Cam said. He's better than, he'll pick him over Kyler Murray. He'll pick him over Kirk Cousins. He'll pick him over Jalen Hurts. He'll pick him over Herbert. He'll pick him over Sunshine.
For reaction.
You know what I'm saying?
My reaction.
He'll do that.
Reaction. He was sorry.
But, hold on.
Period. And everything that he
He'll pick him over those players. You see? Man, bro. Just don't. If you gonna tell a story, tell the whole story. Don't goddamn be getting on Cam Newton nuts after he say one good thing about that. Take the whole thing that Cam Newton said about that. Take the whole thing what James Jones said about that. Because see, when James Jones was saying this after that playoff loss, y'all was making videos dissing him. Talking bad about it, even though he had supported that through the whole season, just like a lot of us did. But when it comes time to put up or shut up, Dak be shutting his ass up. He don't never put up. And both Cam Newton and James Jones said the same thing. You need to win in the playoffs, bro. We know what you can do in the regular season. It's the playoffs. And they was mad because he put the blame on Dak. How is it that you mad when he put the blame on Dak, but then when he give Dak credit being better than some other players, the internet blows up with y'all videos. Yo, this JB the Cowboy fan. I appreciate y'all for listening to me. Like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go, Cowboys.
Yeah. Check.